Hey everyone, this is 1992 KTM 550. It does have the 500 placards on it, but it's actually a 552 stroke. And this is one of my bikes. If you don't know much about these originally came from sidecar motocross. KTM, really big with sidecar motocross where you actually have two people on a bike. And what they did was they took a sidecar cylinder and they stuck it on one of their cross-country bikes, and the 540 550 was born. So this particular bike is fashioned after a 1992 550 with the splatter mud mint graphics and the red frames, the blood red frames. I think one of the most exciting years for the KTMs, and they were actually going through a bankruptcy at the time, so there was a lot of challenges getting this bike to market, but it's absolutely a beast. So if you've ridden a 500 two-stroke, this is a 550, and the rumor is that these things back in the heyday would walk away from the 540, from the 500 CRs and the 500 KXs. So I don't know if that's true, but it is a monster, very broad linear power band, very much like a four-stroke. Now this particular motor was actually ported by Eric Jensen, who did the motor work for Danny Hamill, and many of you know Danny was the guy that won one of the big races in the 90s, King of the Desert, and unfortunately died at Baja. And this particular porting made the motor even faster and hit harder. So it's a great bike, and some of the updates that I've done really have been just to keep it a little bit stock looking. Change out this rear brake. This is the brake off of 95. The original one doesn't work anymore, so I just swapped out with a 95 brake. And it's also got something over here that's pretty cool. You won't see it, but there's actually a roost boost ignition curve booster on this side that actually will apparently, like, you know, make the power curve a little bit better. The pipe's been chromed, and it's definitely a monster. I'll start it up for y'all, because everyone, if I don't, they're gonna ask me, why didn't you start it? So let me try to start it here, and back. We're gonna talk about the procedure to start one of these. It can take a while to learn it, but once you do, it's a lot of fun. So what you got to do is you definitely want to wear boots, and you want to basically get used to finding top dead center. So top dead center is going to be right where you get that first bit of resistance. That's pretty much your top dead center, because that's when all the gas and air is getting compressed up in the cylinder head. So that's when you hit that first spot. You want to go just past that, and that little bitty push past it is letting out most of that compression, and then you can start it up. So you're going to see how this works. Now the bike is warm, so it's going to be a little bit easier. Going past top dead center, I'm coming back up, and then I'm just going to come straight down. That's the 550. Absolute beast. Probably could be jetted a little better, but this is what we got. So if you ever get a handle on one of these or get a hold of one of these, they're pretty awesome and very fast. Thanks for